All right. All right. All right, then, folks. What is up? What it do? What it do? And welcome back again to another reaction video. Mr. MA here, or Mighty Son, or the one and only Mighty Avenger, the multitasker, at your service. Okay, so this is my conclusion for tonight. And a couple days ago, I've covered and reacted to Vince's Tale, Starry Night by REN. An interesting and with 3 arcs that delivers of an interesting and such of a unique storytelling of the Vincent van Gogh's legacy. And that is, and I think I already made my statement that it defies of the gravity of a solidified of an art masterpiece there. So here I am going to be doing yet another reaction that is from REN, and I believe that this was back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And here I am going to be reacting to of a title that is called The Tale of Jenny and Screech. And I think that this video that is 13 minutes long, then 9 minutes. But nevertheless, I am going to make it happen, and let's give it a shot. And if you're new to this channel, and if you like what you see so far, be sure to leave a likes and also leave a comments down below. And if you have any requested video, rather it could be as a suggestion or recommendation, and I'll be more than happy to do so for the sake of entertainment. And it's all about making up the best effort. It doesn't have to be 100%, but it's still the best I could do, courtesy from yours truly, your friendly neighborhood reactor man, the soul of the Japanese brother man, the king of metal / J metal reactor is what I do. And without further ado, without any delays, it's time to react. Here we go.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you... Let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins, lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Mind blowing. This this is by far the most groundbreaking and the most tragic story that I ever listened to, and it's really very violent and tragedy. It's just everything that it's just, the things that is just things that is so brightened, and things it starts to go it goes so black, and it just goes so quick, and it's just everything that is just becomes as a feeling nightmare. So in Jenny's tale, the tale of Jenny, that a young girl that who just had a dream that one day that she would leave London, and just to start anew, and then all things that completely that it just into a halting stop, and get jumped by one young man that demands that take everything from her, and sadly that was being murdered by her own brother James, or he calls himself Screech. And then we go to the tale of Screech, that just a young ruffian who made this of the path of the destruction by his own volition, and being outrun by the law, and just looking for a place to crash, just in a way to hide from the constables, and that, let's just say that he was got gunned down, and that basically that this is where of the fall of Screech. And obviously that to me that this is karma for for slaying his own sister. And then we go into the Violet's Tale, which that according to this is that this is the prequel, how everything that began, and through the journey of traumatization and the abuse, and with just being so quiet, because fearing that the one word that could lead to trouble. And she was pregnant, and struggled to put to put so much the fight in her, to ensure that her twins would survive. And sadly, she died of giving birth, and those twins were Jenny and James. This is very that ironically that how that is the term of the vicious cycle of violence that instantly that changes everything into one's life, and that leads into one fatal tragedy that it's gonna be forever. That's gonna be marked into the afterlife. That's really cutting deep there. And I do want to give another but big props and mad respect for REN, and not only that he delivered such of an excellent vocal, but also that give such of a very notary of the acoustic, and also that delivers of the display acts there, that it just gives it of a very detailed of each of the three stories. So that's definitely that it is a theatrical well, a theatrical play there, and that is that's another of a solidified that is being as an artistic of a masterpiece display there. So this is such a a really such of a huge storytelling that solidifies and that ends up into a one bad night. So hands down to Rand. I mean, this is really that makes me feel like I'm on the edge of the seat, and that it's just every detail, word by word, it's just that it's just raw and very sad too. So that's considered that is a second reaction that is of the tail, because there are actually there's more on the way. So I will do the best I can just to to be checking out from every video by video that is the of the tail. So I guess that is this is the Ren's tail. So with on that note, so if you guys do enjoy that video, and if so, let's leave it a like, and also leave a comments down below. Kini Itara Kamakudasai, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. So have a good night, have a good morning, and most of all, be blessed. Arigato goisamashita, do itashi mashite. Same mighty time, same mighty channel. But take care and have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Matane.